Watcher, Spunk Flakes. This is part 3 of the top 50 Bruno Powroznik teleo-visual whatchamacallit. 30 to 21. Yoinks. Most extreme. I am being sarcastic. What kind of women do you prefer? Bruno poses a fascinating moral dilemma.
If you had a choice between two women, one woman had an ugly face but had fantastic big tits, and the other woman had a very pretty face but was flat-chested, which one would you choose? Big tits or pretty face?
Bruno, as long as she bakes a decent carrot cake, what does it matter? 69!
Women prefer homeowners, not rent forever losers.
Bruno shits massive truth bombs onto the chests of the SDRs.
A serious drawback for the SDR of not being a homeowner is that they cannot pull slappers with the same ease as they once did when they owned their own house.
Wipe that off your chest. STR scum. Knickers in a state. 28. Jesus, you should have put out a flood warning. The truth about the website housepricecrash.co.uk. Bruno gives the SDRs another well-deserved kick in the nadgers.
The website is absolute bilge. Their website is for losers.
Sounds like you had the mic shoved up your ass there, mate.
I did.
By the way, Bruno, remember that umbrella I lent you? I would like it back sometime.
My final prophecy. There is collusion between the SDRs and Satoshi Nakamoto. The SDRs are planning on building a time machine and travelling into the future to harvest all my Bitcoin when I eventually buy some.
Bruno doesn't suffer from delusions. He quite enjoys them. Duck and dive. 26.5.
I long for the great release that death will bring. Bruno gives in to the persecutory introjects in his mind and contemplates having a head divorce. No more worrying about paying the gas bill. No more worrying about paying the electricity bill. Goodbye, cruel world.
Goodbye, skull. Bucket of sick. 26.
You pretend to pay me and I will pretend to do some work. In this Marxian classic. You pretend to pay me and I will pretend to do some work. Bruno flat out refuses to work the glory hole of capitalism. You pretend to pay me and I will pretend to do some work.
Snakes alive. 25.
Think wedge. Bruno gets cryptic. Think wedge. In this voice-cracking classic. Do you think wedge?
Wait for it.
Do you think wedge?
He must have worn his tiger skin thong again.
That's funny. I think wedge all the time. Think wedgie. I'm a psycho.
I'd like to make a sketch without a gathering the green wing, baby.
I'm a psycho.
I'd like to make a sketch without a gathering the green wing, baby.
Bruno submits a video resume for his babysitting services.
I'd like to make a sketch without a gathering the green wing, baby.
Thanks, Bruno. Can you start next Tuesday?
I'd like to make
It's gluten-free. 23.
Buggery is good for you. Bruno pushes Windows 95 to his limits. Buggery is good for you. In this cushion-pushing production. Buggery is good for you. I'm sure my old mum would have warned me if it wasn't.
Sitting ducks.
Yes, thanks to Starmer's recent deployment of US nukes. The property website housepricecrash.co.uk is full of nutters.
Bruno takes projection to an art form in this overlooked masterpiece.
The forum is full of nutters, loonies, freaks, weirdos, deviants, perverts, misfits, psychopaths, degenerates and very sick and mentally disturbed people.
Jesus, someone should round them all up in a pub and give them a bull walloping they'll never forget. Fist of Fun 21.
The massacre at the House Price Crash pub meeting in the Glass House Stores pub.
Bruno has the genius idea of rounding up the SDRs in a pub and giving them a bull walloping they'll never forget.
Take that, psychobabble. The SDRs are scum. The SDRs are...
Yeah, that'll teach you to send all my posts into the troll sub-forum. By the way, I want that bullet back. Sweet dreams, Jizz Mops.